Alright, I've got my fabric ironed and pattern pieces ready. I'm making the apron, so I'm going to take my instruction packet, open them up. I am making apron C, the 2-pocket one. I'm going to find my cut guide for apron C. So right here, I'm going to find the pieces that I need. I need 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I can set aside these other pieces that I do not need for this one. And just have 4, 5, 6, and 7 right there. So looking at my pattern, I need to refold my fabric so that the selvage edges are together. I do need that little bit that is not overlapped though for my neck piece. So I want my have my fabric folded like this. A little bit of it left. Not overlapped. You can see that. So okay. I've got this bit that is not overlapped so that I can lay the neck piece on that one. Okay, so I'm ready to lay my pieces of my pattern out. On this one, it is going to matter. I really need to pay attention to my grain of fabric. So grain of fabric, remember, is going parallel to the selvage edge. If I get these at a little bit of an angle, that means my fabric is going to be on the bias and it can stretch and it's going to make your project harder. So looking at the layout here, piece 5. Lays here next to the selvage. Piece 4 is going to be up here on the non-overlapped piece. Piece 7, remember, has that, it needs to be on the center fold because that, once I open it up, then will be the whole piece of the apron. This is just half. So I'm going to lay that down first. Making sure it's on that fold. Okay, it looks like I need to slide piece 5 up a little bit because otherwise they'll overlap. Okay. That should be okay. And then piece 6 looks like it goes up here. Down a little bit to try and save as much of that fabric as I can. Make sure everything is good and lined up, and I'm not going to have any weird uneven spots. Okay. And then grab our pattern weights. Or tubes of paint in my case. And start weighing those down. I'm going to do these first and then I'll come back and do those other pieces. So that I've got those going, I can go ahead and cut this out. Remember this one, since it's on the fold, I'm going to just cut in from the side and go across the top first. Come down and cut around. As I'm cutting this, I am trying to stay as close to my pattern piece as I can without cutting into my pattern piece. if I cut into my pattern piece or inside the lines of the pattern piece, my apron is going to turn out a little bit smaller than what I expected to, or I may have to just completely start over. So with this, go slow. If it takes you some time, that's okay. You would rather make sure everything is cut out correctly and take extra time than go fast and have to start over. I don't think I mentioned it with this one, but make sure that are using our fabric shears. Make sure you have one of the newer pairs so that we do know that they're nice and sharp and will be easier to cut with. Alright, I've got that one cut, so I'm going to come and cut my pocket. I don't want to start way over here because that's going to cut off some of that extra fabric. So I'm going to come in from right here. Cut up next to the pocket. And same thing, I don't want to come like this way, so I'm going to keep trying to go around my pocket. Pocket is cut out, so I can move that off to the side for now. And then I can work on getting this piece cut out. Any scrap pieces of fabric that you have, please don't throw them away. Please throw them in the bin at the front of the room, and I will sort through them later for what is usable and not. I'll come back to you when I have all of the pieces cut out.